let me say, I do appreciate the great work that children's hospitals do all across the state. I am most familiar with the Toledo Children's Hospital, and I have visited there many times with young people who've had electrodes connected and surgery, and they have received nothing but the best care. And I'm sure that that's the same in all of our hospitals in Ohio with the children's hospitals. I think we just come to one place here where we've got some issues, obviously. It's not a surprise to anyone. I want to try to get to the heart of that. I wish we could have had opportunities to have some conversations earlier. But my first question is actually for Dr. Axelson, if he's available. Dr. Axelson, thank you for being here today. Thank you for sharing your testimony. And you're at Nationwide Children's Hospital, is that correct?
That is correct.
And so, through the chair. And so you mentioned other resources and so forth and things like that. I'm concerned about some things that are on your website for young people experiencing gender dysphoria. And by the way, gender dysphoria is a real thing, and it's something that every child with gender dysphoria and every adult with gender dysphoria should be treated compassionately. I think we just disagree on some of those things. So I am looking on the front page of and I just have some screenshots from the Children's Hospital, Nationwide Children's Hospital.org/specialties/thrive-program/gender/development or -development. What role does providing hardcore pornography to your teenagers age 13 and above play in providing other resources, and how many clicks does it take to get from your page to hardcore pornography videos?
I guess I address this through the chair, Chairman Jester. I have to admit I'm a bit confused.
Yeah, me too, through the chair.
Representative Click, what is the question exactly? Is this pertaining to the witness's testimony?
This is pertaining to the gender information care provided through Nationwide Children's Hospital, and it takes, I provide this to the chair to do with as she pleases. She wants to distribute it or not, that's up to her discretion. But it only takes 3 to 5 clicks to get from your gender affirmation webpage to hardcore pornography and talking about things that I will not mention in this committee. And I just want to know, I mean, you talked about standards of care, medical evidence, recommendations, screening, and all of this. And so I just don't see what value this has for a 13-year-old with gender dysphoria. And I trust that as the director, you could explain that to me.
Addressing it through the chair, we do not sanction use of hardcore pornography in any of our work. I can't say how folks can utilize the internet clicking to get to different things, but I can assure you that our website does not host hardcore pornography.
Representative Click, I would ask that you, if you have a question for the witnesses regarding their testimony today, that would be most helpful. As you may understand, we don't have the website in front of us, so these allegations are difficult to ascertain, and I recognize, and in the future, it is helpful if I know what kind of documents might be passed out in our committee prior to committee. So if you have a question, I'm happy to recognize you for another question.
So thank you, Chair. So I'm curious, what is the most recommended type of surgery for minors?